Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing tips for Sunday, the 29th of October. Well, let's get straight into it. So, a quick recap on yesterday's performance. Well, it was a winning day. The each way lucky 63 was disappointed. There was lots of my selections that actually shortened quite a bit in price, but a lot of them actually ran disappointingly. Onto the each way patent. Well, that was the talking point for the day was. We had two winners and a second. Both winners won very easily, 7-1 and 8-1. Zip led with 2 furlongs to go. It was held up last, and basically, I believe all the runners in front of it basically just weakened in front of it. It found itself in front with 2 furlongs to go, and I actually thought the jockey had gone too hard too soon because it had enough towards the end, but was still holding on relatively comfortable. And then we had Look Back Smiling, where I said that it had been favouring horses that had been down the middle of the track but slightly to the far side. And what did this horse do? It came more towards near side in the end, or centre to near side. I thought, come on. So yeah, and that won very easily. Once you get it a few, like a shake of the reins, a couple of slaps of the whip, and it quickened up and it won really easily in the end. And in the end, it was just Glorious Angel that let us down. It ran an absolute cracker. The first two were well clear, but unfortunately we were beaten by, is it Aberamagold, I think? So, yeah, so 7-1, 13-2 and 8-1 would have been very nice as a winning bet. But it made £82. We were just short of doubling as money on the day. We needed one more goal in the football for, basically, I think it would have been £100 return. So let's get on to Sunday selections. Well, I don't normally choose selections on a Sunday, and they're not really great value, if I'm being honest. But I can't look away from the fact that Dan Skelton's got some decent, I won't say rides then. We don't want him riding them. He's got some decent entries, Aintree. He's got a good strike rate at Aintree, or he's won some decent races at Aintree. So it's a £10 stake for the day. I'm going for a 30p each way, lucky 15. And to make it up to a tenner, I've gone for a 50p each way accumulator. To be fair, most of these need to place, but I think a lot of these have got excellent chances of winning. You'll see the prices, you'll think I'm crazy for going each way, but if we can get them all placed, we've got half a chance. So the first selection is Miles from Wicklow at 7-2 in the 12.50 at Aintree, paying 4 places instead of 3. The second selection isn't a Dan Skelton horse, it's Ben Paulin, who has also started the season very well. So the second selection is Nesta Park at 5-1 in the 125 at Aintree, paying 4 places instead of 3. The third selection is My Drogo at 4-1 in the 2 o'clock at Aintree, paying 4 places instead of 3. This has come back from a huge absence. They've kept it in training, so clearly it retains its ability. Fingers crossed that everything goes well for it today. If you don't see it drift in price, then I'm pretty convinced that it's got an excellent chance of winning. I think if it had a recent run that ran okay, I actually think this would be a short price favourite. And the final selection is The Form is Mighty at 11-2 in the 2.35 at Aintree. This horse ran well in its points. It was very impressive, and apparently that form's worked out very well. I haven't looked into the form. I've just took the Racing Post comments about the point-to-point form working out very well. Dan Skelton is very good with his juveniles and also with his newcomers to hurdles. And I think this horse could be very interesting. So those are the 4 selections. And I tell you what, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to have a quick look at the rest of the week's racing. And I'll tell you next time I give selections. So let's go on to tomorrow's just for a quick look. You can't see the meetings, but I can. So you've got Newcastle All Weather. It's a bit tricky there. I'm garbage at Huntington. So let's click on for the rest of the week. So Monday there might be selections at Newcastle, but it's not my best of tracks. So we've got Catterick on Tuesday. Very good chance there. I'll be giving selections out. Nottingham maybe. Lingfield possibly. Thursday. Lingfield's over the jumps, and there's a good angle there because if it's heavy ground, horses can really struggle there. I mean, atrociously. So on to nearly the weekend. So Newmarket, doing great racing there, and obviously Saturday is, yeah. So click subscribe or click like to the video, and you'll get a notification, or there's a good chance you'll see it if you just like this video. You don't want to subscribe, but yeah. So those are the selections for Sunday. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters over and out. Cheers, mate.